In today's episode we will be discussing on why India leads the GCC boom. Let's talk about Global Capability Centers, or GCCs, and why they're suddenly the talk of the town in India. Reports from Knight Frank, Deloitte, and other analysts show that GCCs are one of the most exciting and fast-growing sectors in the country. With predictions that they could contribute $110 billion to India's economy by 2030, it's easy to see why there's so much buzz. So, we thought, why not take a closer look? What exactly are GCCs? Why are they booming in India? And what do they mean for the country, its talent, and the economy? Let's break it down. GCCs, or Global Capability Centers, are offshore hubs set up by multinational corporations, MNCs, to manage various business processes and functions. Think of them as back offices, but that's just scratching the surface. Over the years, GCCs have grown far beyond basic data entry, taking on more advanced and strategic roles. Source: IndiGo Spaces DRHP. What started as a way to save costs has grown into something much bigger and more strategic. Today, these centers take on some of the most complex and high-value tasks for their parent companies. We are talking about cutting-edge work like research and development, R&D, implementing artificial intelligence, AI, data analytics, cybersecurity, and even improving customer experiences. India plays a massive role in this space, accounting for over 50% of the global GCC footprint. That's huge. As of 2023, India is home to around 1,600 GCCs, providing jobs for more than 1.5 million people. Source: Knight Frank. These numbers are only expected to grow. By 2025, the number of GCCs in India is projected to exceed 1,900, creating jobs for over 2 million professionals. This dominance didn't happen overnight. Several factors make India a go-to destination for GCCs. Talent. India boasts one of the largest pools of highly skilled professionals in the world. Every year, the country produces over 1.5 million STEM graduates, ensuring a steady stream of talent for IT, engineering, and data-focused roles. What's more, this talent isn't just abundant, it's highly adaptable. Cost efficiency. Labor costs in India are still much lower than in Western markets, even for specialized roles. While rising wages and inflation are challenges, the cost advantage remains strong enough to attract multinational companies. Source: IndiGo Spaces DRHP. Location: cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Pune are at the heart of India's tech boom. They're home to vibrant ecosystems filled with startups, incubators, and research institutions that make them ideal for GCCs. Source: Knight Frank. Government support. Policies like Make in India and Digital India, along with state-level initiatives, have created a welcoming environment for businesses. For example, Hyderabad's Genome Valley is a globally recognized hub for life sciences, attracting GCCs in pharmaceuticals and healthcare. The scale of India's GCC industry is truly impressive. These centers occupy around 202.6 million square feet of top-grade office space in the country's 6 biggest cities. Bengaluru and Hyderabad alone account for nearly 40% of this space, reinforcing their status as top destinations for GCCs. Source: IndiGo Spaces DRHP. Interestingly, GCCs from American companies alone account for 58% of the total leased office space, highlighting India's strong appeal to US-based corporations. The industries represented are impressively diverse. Around 65% of India's GCCs come from the IT, its information technology and IT-enabled services, and BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance sectors. But it's not just about these traditional players. Newer sectors like life sciences and engineering are also growing quickly, adding to the momentum. Source: Knight Frank. Put it all together, and you get the story of how a country once known for cost-effective services has transformed into a hub for some of the most advanced and exciting projects in the world. That's why GCCs in India are seen as a phenomenon worth watching. They create vast job opportunities, drive innovation, and show just how quickly an industry can evolve when the right conditions are in place. Tidbits. Foxconn posted a record $64.72 billion in Q4 2024 revenue, driven by robust demand for AI servers from clients like Nvidia, offsetting flat growth in consumer electronics. Its share surged 76% in 2024, reflecting a strategic shift toward high-margin AI and cloud solutions. NTPC Renewable Energy Limited won a 1,000 megawatt solar project in Uttar Pradesh at a tariff of ₹2.56 per kilowatt-hour, strengthening its green energy portfolio. This competitive pricing highlights the affordability of solar power and NTPC's role in advancing India's renewable energy goals. India's FMCG sector saw rural demand grow at twice the rate of urban in Q3 FY25, with rural sentiment driving 5.7% value growth. However, urban challenges like inflation and high housing costs weigh on margins, with recovery expected in 2 to 3 quarters. Thank you for reading. Do share this with your friends and make them as smart as you are. Winking Face join the discussion on today's edition here.